Are you guys having a nice time? How are you guys doing? Make some noise. All right, so teachers always tell you not to make noise, right? When you're in class and when you're studying, and that's a great thing because you have to focus on what is being taught. But right now, it's a time for us to relax. It's a time for us to enjoy. So I want you guys to make some more noise. All right, so today I'm going to sing a few songs for you guys, and I hope you like them. My name is Ashish, and this guy here his name is Barry, but actually his name is Barium. And when I first heard his name is Barium, I was like, dude, are you a heavy metal? Because barium is actually one of those elements in the periodic table, right? Emmanuel, just correct me if I'm wrong, all right? All right, so we're gonna have some fun today, okay? We're gonna sing some few songs and we hope you guys like them. Do we have the guitars a little more on the monitors as well? So this is a song by a band called Bon Jovi. Says we gotta hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We've got each other, and that's a love for love. We give it a shot. Whoa, we halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my Tommy whispers, baby, it's okay. Someday, she said we gotta hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We've got each other, and that's a lot for love. We give it a shot. Thank you so much, guys. Are you having a nice time? So anytime you come to a musical performance, the way to appreciate it is to not be silent, but to make more noise. Thank you so much. Imti, bro, could I have some water on stage? Okay, so I hope you guys liked that song. If you liked it, make sure to look up this band called Bon Jovi. They're really old people, but they're really talented people, and you guys must definitely check them out on whatever medium you guys use, either YouTube or Apple Music, or I don't know, Pandora, or whatever else you listen to your music on. So, the next song is by a singer called John Mayer. Has anyone heard of this guy called John Mayer? Is anybody? Show your hands. Oh, I'm pretty surprised. A lot of you guys have heard of John Mayer. That's amazing. Okay, so this is a song, which is a very sort of really nice song, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Could we have a round of applause for Mr. Barry right here? He had a very busy late night yesterday, and I woke him up at 7 o'clock, and I told him, the kids at Heritage School are waiting for us, and I woke him up in the middle of his sleep, and I got him in the morning. Barry, ladies and gentlemen.
Inside of my world, she's just like a maze where all of the walls are continually changed. I've done all I can to stand on the steps with my heart in my hand. Starting to see, maybe it's got nothing to do with me. Oh, fathers, be good to your daughters. Daughters will love like you do. Girls become lovers and turn into mothers. So mothers, be good to your daughters too. Oh, you see that skin? It's the same she's been standing in since the day she saw him walking away. Now she's left cleaning up the mess he made. Oh, fathers, be good to your daughters. Daughters will love like you do. Girl, become lovers and turn into mothers. So mothers, be good to your daughters too. Boys, you can break. You found out how much they can take. Boys will be strong, soldier on. Boys will be gone without a war. From a woman's cold on behalf of every man, looking out for every girl. You are the guiding shade of the world. So fathers, be good to your daughters. Daughters will love like you do. Girls become lovers who turn into mothers. So mothers, be good to your daughters too. So mothers, be good to your daughters too.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Would you like some more music? All right. I have a feeling That's the choir right there, right? Yeah, no wonder you guys are so enthusiastic. Guys, give it up for your choir right here. Yeah? So this is a country song.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, a Blue Ridge Mountain, shining on rivers. Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountain, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories, they gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusky, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, the sea drop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road, I hear the walls in the morning hours. She calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. I'm driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday, yesterday. Oh, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads.
Thank you. Yeah, all right. Barry was, telling me that we should sing something by Justin Bieber. So I want to know who's the most popular singer over here. No. I want to know who's the best singer over here. Out of you guys. Come on, you gotta tell me. Who's the most? Rahul? Send him here, come. Come. Just for a minute. Don't worry, I won't make you sing anything. Come. Rahul, come on. Come. A round of applause for Rahul, come on. Come on, buddy. Guys, give it up. What's your name, bro?
Rahul.
Rahul, full name?
Rahul Quatra.
All right. So, Rahul, what all kind of music do you like to sing?
I don't sing.
So are all your friends pulling your leg right now?
Yes.
So you know what? You should sing at least one line of happy birthday for them.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, with me. Okay? So this is going out to all the friends who were pulling his leg. One, sing with me. Happy birthday to you. All right. Do you want to sing something with me? No? Choir? All right. Anyway, guys, for being such a good sport. Who's going to come here from the choir? That's not a problem. I can come there. You. Arushi, right?
Yeah.
I've heard so much about you.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that was
Guys,
lovely.
give it up for Arushi. So, Arushi, tell us who's your favorite singer?
Honestly, there are too many good singers out there. I can't choose. I don't even-
But name a few, like.
I'm pretty sure if I name them, no one will really know. But I just love music, which is, okay. To be honest, my favorite singer is Sia. I just love her songs. They're so empowering and they have a meaning behind.
All right. Sia, right? Come on. I'll sing with you.
Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night and I won't be long. Gotta do my hair, put my makeup on. It's Friday night and I won't be long till I hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I got you, baby. I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight.
I got cheap trade.
I don't need no money. As long as I can feel the beat. I don't need no money. As long as I keep dancing. Come on, turn the radio on. It's Saturday and I won't be long. Gotta paint my nails, put my high heels on. It's Saturday and I won't be long till I hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby.
Guys,
Baby, I
sing along.
don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight.
I got cheap
Baby,
trade.
I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight.
I got cheap
I
trade.
don't need no money. As long as I can feel the beat.
As long as I can feel the beat, no.
I don't need no money.
No, I don't need no
As
one.
long as I keep dancing. Oh, oh,
Guys, give it up for Arushi right now! Awesome. Thank you so much. It's such a privilege to sing with you. Awesome. So much awesomeness happening. Wow. Can I have another mic stand for Mr. Barry? Come on, make some noise! All right. So this is going to be the last song, and after that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I do. So, Mr. Elvis Presley. Have you heard of Elvis Presley? He's the king of rock and roll.
Wise men say only fools love shame, but I can't help falling Some things are meant to be. Hey, take my hand, take my whole life too. But I can't help falling in love with you. One last time. But I can't help falling in love
With you, Heritage School, I can't help falling in love with you. You guys are awesome. All right, can we have a round of applause for Mr. Barry? Thank you so much, Barry. As you can already tell, I'll tell you a little bit about what I do. I'm a radio jockey. I'm that voice that blabbers on the radio when you're driving in your car. I'm a voiceover artist, which basically means the voice that you hear on the television and on the radio. And I sing professionally. I have a music studio where amateur and professional and semi-professional bands, solo artists and duos and rock groups come and they get their music mixed, recorded and mastered. So that's a little bit about all the different things that I do. I'll tell you where my journey started. When I was a kid, there always used to be music playing in my house. We had something called a vinyl player. Most of you guys would mistake it for a frisbee. But, back in the days, people used to actually, listen to music on these. There used to be a lot of tapes playing, and there used to be this really old, radio in our house. And I was the youngest kid in the house, and I had two elder sisters and my parents, right? So we used to have this radio always playing in the house. And I used to ask them that, how can we hear all these people coming, their voices coming out of this little thing? And they used to tell me they are these little tiny creatures who live inside this box. And I was stupid enough to believe that. I used to think that people actually physically live in this little box. And every time they switch it on, So I grew up listening to the radio. And, fast forward to class 10 in Columbus, me and my friend, had a bet. And the bet was that, if he scores more marks in a certain class test than I do, then I lose. And if I lose, if I win, if I get more marks than he does, then he wins, okay? And this is what happened. I lost the bet. And what I had to do in return for losing the bet was I had to sing in the interclass Western music competition. Now, mind you, we were music listeners, but we were not singers at all right? And a bet is a bet. And when you're in class 10, you know exactly what I'm talking about, You don't want to make a complete fool out of yourself in an interclass singing competition, in front of all your friends. And that was the wager. And I took it upon myself because I lost the bet. And I had two elder sisters who were in Carmel Convent School at that time, and they were learning from a music teacher called Mr. Ben at that time. And my sisters were just sort of, passingly just remotely interested in music. But I used to hide from behind the curtain and actually look at them learn the instrument. And I ended up, playing the guitar for many more years after they had even stopped. So I learned these three chords, and I remember it was this song called Right Here Waiting for You by Richard Marx. And I sung that song, and lo and behold, I came first in that competition. When you're in class 10 and when you come first in anything, for class 11 and class 12, you are the model student for everything that happens. So every Teacher's Day, every Independence Day, every, any celebration that there was there, I was made to sing things. And now I was like, feeling like that kind of kid who has now taken a panga, and now I have to, I have to actually live up to the expectation that everybody has from me. And I ended up, doing everything that came my way. All right, I didn't say no. So one of the things that I would encourage you guys to think of is when anything comes your way, initially it might be very difficult. Initially it might be, you might feel that you're not talented enough or you're not skilled enough. But always remember, if I can do all these things single-handedly, so can you. I was a very weak student academically. As a matter of fact, I just borderline used to always pass. I used to sleep in my class. I was a backbencher, not really interested in academics at all. But my interest in the extracurricular activities is one of the reasons why I earn almost as much as my MBBS, MD doctor sister. So I'm here to tell you, if anybody tells you that academics are the only way to succeed in life, you might want to question that. Having said that, I would also like to say that it requires an enormous amount of hard work. It requires an enormous amount of dedication. And that is something that will come when you start taking interest in these small things. So fast forward to my college life. In college, I started a lot of things. Like, I got into Delhi College of Arts and Commerce. I was doing English literature over there. And I came across a lot of these people, who were like really interested in music like I was. And the first thing that I did when I entered Delhi College of Arts and Commerce was start a band called Them Clones. Today, Them Clones is one of the biggest bands. I'm unfortunately not a part of the band anymore because I had other things to do. But that was one of my first experiences. We toured all over the IIT campus in Kanpur, in Pilani, in Bombay, in Chennai. We won a lot of competitions. We went forward and we came back to Delhi and we had a lot of great experiences as a performing setup. And that was really, really, morale boosting and confidence boosting for a 19-year-old, for an 18-year-old, who's in college and, who's just sort of trying to find his way. So, I would encourage you guys to also take part in your, musical activities, whatever competitions that you have. And if you're interested in music, don't think that you need to be excellent. You just need to start somewhere, all right? I lost a bet, and trust me, singing was one of the things that I had never dreamt of. I don't even know what I was dreaming of when I was in class 10, really. But once this thing happened, I just continued, and loads of great things happened. After that, I did my post-graduation, okay? So that was the time when I learned a new set of skills. I was very interested in media. I was interested in, how films were made, how television programs were produced. And this is one of the shots from back in the day. I learned production, I learned direction, I learned acting, presentation, editing, sound, camera, lighting. I learned all of that, and that is where I headed. That was another skill set that I learned. I also learned a lot. Like I worked with a lot of a cappella choirs at that time. I was also part of a lot of musical theater, and all these things added on to my skill set. And then one day, what happened was that. One of my friends, he's unfortunately no more today. His name is Clarence Gonzalez. Clarence was a very, very talented bass player. He died because of cancer, unfortunately, many years ago. But this is the story of a time when I was at his place, and like most of you guys, have parties and you have get-togethers. We had come back from one, and I was, both of us were busy asleep, and we were parts of different bands at that point of time. And basically, a call had come from a radio station to either Parikrama or Euphoria. And none of these bands could actually, turn up for this radio interview. And they passed on the opportunity to the next band that they knew, which is another lesson that I'd like to teach you. Whatever you do in life, make sure that you have a huge circle of friends and contacts and connections, because a lot of times when opportunities come to someone and they can't make the most of them, they will pass them on to other people. Like if I'm a voiceover artist and I'm already busy in something comes my way, I'll pass it on to my other friend, all right? So this opportunity got passed on to another band, and then they couldn't make it, and that passed on to another band, and eventually it came to us. And so Clarence wakes me up at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, at college time, 8 o'clock is early. So I don't know. We used to wake up really late. And he woke me up at 8 o'clock, and I was like, why are you waking me up so early, man? And he was like, bro, let's go to the radio station. And I was like, why do you want to go to the radio station? And he was like, there's this program, and it's called Kalakar Kaise Kaise. And they're going to talk to, I know, it's a corny name. I was like, Kalakar Kaise Kaise, what is this? So we landed up there, right? And so I was like, why do we need to go there? He was like, dude, we'll speak on the radio, and the whole world will listen to us. And I was like, wow. Little did we know that it was actually just a Delhi radio station. So anyway, we landed up over there, all right, half sleepy, half drowsy. We landed up there, and this radio jockey was talking to us, and there were 3 different people. So there was my friend, there was a graphic designer, and then there was me. And he was asking one guy some questions, and then playing some music, and then the other guy some questions. And then my turn came, and he asked me something, and I was just so nervous. The very first time in my life, I'm sitting in front of a radio host, and this guy has this huge beard. No, I don't have a huge beard, but he had a huge beard, and I was really intimidated with this guy, and he had this deep voice. And he asked me "Aap kya karte hain apni zindagi mein?" Some question like that. And I don't even remember what I spoke to him, but I was so nervous. I was sweating like anything, and unknowingly, I ended up speaking for 10 minutes, okay? And this guy was just looking at me, and I was looking at him. I was speaking for 10 minutes. It was so funny. But anyway, this happened, and then after the show, I was just so nervous. I was like, man, I never thought being on the radio was going to be this bad. So he told me that, I would like you to go to that other room over there and meet this gentleman called Manoj Mainkar. And I was like, I don't know why he's sending me there. But apparently, he had told Manoj that this guy is into music, and he's got a good voice, and he's just passed out of his graduation, and why don't we try him as a radio jockey in the Western music section? And I ended up going there, and I filled up a form. Fast forward to the point of time that when they called me for an interview, I gave the interview. Okay, today it's been 11 years that I have been working with All India Radio as a radio jockey. And it all started when I was listening to this box. It was the same radio station. So this is how, if you just follow your passion, if you just follow your, if you just follow the little head in your voice, you will land up at the right place. So these are all the radio stations that I worked with after that. In about 2 years' time, I was promoted as the national station voice in these radio stations. I ended up learning how to do voiceovers. It added to my skills. I worked in the radio station for about 11, 12 years, and now I have my own studio, which looks a little bit like this. All right? So that's been my journey. I'm 37 right now, and I'm very, very happy and proud about everything that I've achieved. And thank you so much, guys, for having me here. Thank you. All right, so that's been my little journey. If any one of you has any questions, we just might have time to take 1 or 2 questions.